just tell me, what can I do for you?
Here it is.
I want to make sure you win.
Show me the money.
Show you the money. Show you the money. Show me the money. Show me the money!
Ooh, welcome back. Episode 2, Gamblers Anonymous. Stay on the right path, and that's very important. Last week was a rough one. I can say this: I did not stay on the right path last week. I took games that I liked, and what did that turn into? That turned into a subpar record. I did speak with a few friends at work that followed and checked out the show last week. I will say thank you for thank you for watching and listening. And this week I am going to stay on the right path. I talked to another friend that's laying stacks on games, and he goes, Ray, you might want to just pick 5 games. Well, I'd like to pick 5 games, but in this scenario, I feel like I cannot cherry pick at this point. I'm not a professional gambler whatsoever. I'm not claiming that I'm a professional gambler. All I'm saying is that I have a theory, and in my belief, I believe my theory is that the house always wins. Like I said last week, this week I am going strictly, for the most part, and I say that very lightly, for the most part, I'm going to be taking the opposite of everybody else, right? Some of the tight games, 52%, 48%. That's pretty much a coin flip, depending on how big the spreads are, home team, away team. I'll go from there. I know this week a game that I absolutely loved was the Philadelphia Eagles. I did not take the Eagles. I ended up taking the Vikings at plus 6.5. Obviously, the Vikings did cover that spread. The Eagles were like a 62% favorite on Thursday night. So, Colorado game last night, minus 24.5 point favorite. Everybody was on Colorado. Everybody was on what was the other college game that I lost? Because I like to pick games that I like. Don't pick games that you like. Pick games that everybody else doesn't like. Because I feel like that's the way, if you're going to gamble, and I'm not, once again, I am not a professional. I'm enjoying this. I enjoy doing this. And I'm sharing some insight with you that I spent a couple dollars on to kind of see what's going on and where the money goes. Do I think it's important? Yes, I do. So let's start with game 1. Green Bay's at Atlanta. Right now, the public is on Green Bay at 56%. Atlanta's -3 at home. I'm taking Atlanta. Why am I taking Atlanta? Because everybody else is on Green Bay. Moving forward, Buffalo. Now, this is the biggest spread of the week. This might be the mush bet of the week. It opened up Buffalo -9. Las Vegas is at Buffalo. This is a hard game for me. Why is it a hard game? Because no way in hell do I want to take the Buffalo Bills. I love Buffalo in this game. Buffalo's currently at -8, but 70% of gamblers out there like Buffalo. So who you take? We're taking the Raiders. Once again, folks, this is you. You pick what you want. I'm giving you percentages for you to make your determination on what you think. Last week, I went against my theory, like I said. Baltimore's at Cincinnati. 56% of the public right now is on Cincinnati -3. I'm taking Baltimore, getting 3 points in Cincy. Seattle's playing Detroit. This is a coin flip, folks. It's a coin flip. The spread opened up Detroit -4.5. Now it's Detroit -4.5. Do you take Seattle getting 4.5 at Detroit? Take your pick. I don't know. The money line, everybody's on Detroit -195 in the money line. I guess I'll take the points. No, I'm not taking the points. I'm taking Detroit at home. Indy's playing Houston. Now, this is a big one. 63%. 63% of everybody out there loves Indy at Houston. Houston is a -1 dog at home. 2 rookie quarterbacks. God, what do you do? I'm taking Houston. Don't love it. I don't love it, but that's how it looks right now. So Kansas City's taking on Jacksonville. Now, 68%, folks, 68% of people out there love Kansas City at Jacksonville. Jacksonville's getting +3 at home. 32% are taking Jacksonville. Put me in that 32%, Jacksonville. Moving forward, Chicago is playing at Tampa Bay. Not a big swing here. 56% of the public loves Chicago at Tampa Bay. 44% says Tampa Bay -2.5% at home. By the way, if you feel like commenting, please drop a comment. I'd love to hear what you have to say or see what you have to say. I'm taking Tampa Bay -44%, right? This is a numbers game. This has nothing to do with who's on the field, who's not on the field. This all has to do with who's betting what, where. I'm not a professional. I'm sharing some insight. Thank you. Chargers at Tennessee. 34% of the people love Tennessee getting 2.5 at home. Sign me up for Tennessee. All right, here we go. The G-Men. Now, this is the biggest spread. This is the biggest. All the money out of every game right now is on the G-Men. All of it. Folks, this is the mush of the week. By the way, the mush of the week last week, Washington hit it. Numbers. Arizona, 18%. 18% of people in the country are taking the Arizona Cardinals at home, getting 4 points. Folks, sign me up, Arizona. That is a hard pill for me to swallow. It really is, because I think the Giants should destroy Arizona. But so does everybody else. And the house always wins, right? Well, they win at least 52% of the time. Here's another one. San Francisco, 70% of the people love San Francisco, -7.5. Folks, the Rams are at home. The Rams are at home. Sign me up, LA Rams. Let's go. All right. The New York Jets are at Dallas. 57% of the people out there, they love the Cowboys. I'll take the Jets. The Zach Wilson-led Jets. Why? God, this is tough for me to do because I like the Cowboys in this game. No Aaron Rodgers, I like the Cowboys. But I'm taking the Jets. Oh, God, this is so hard for me. All right, Washington at Denver. 53% are on Denver, -3.5. 47%, obviously, are on. Dude, Eric, I know. But last week, I picked games that I liked, and I completely went off of my theory. I am not, like I said earlier, and I'm going to say it again, I am not a professional gambler. I'm taking money, and obviously the house always wins. So with that theory, I have to go with the house. I have to go with the house, not with the bettors, right? So in this Washington game, 53% on Denver. Denver's -3.5 at home. I'm taking the Commanders in this one, getting 3.5 at Denver. Mile high. What a game last night. Shedeur Sanders is an absolute stud. Big props, though, to the Colorado State. Big Louie Lou led Redskins holla. Big Louie Lou, Colorado State alum. Rams put on a hell of a show against the Buffaloes. Game of the week. The shocker of the week. Miami at New England. New England, 44% of the people out there are taking the Patriots +2.5. I'm not wearing this hat and this shirt because I want to take the Patriots. I'm taking the Patriots because that's what this is telling me, folks. It's telling me that only 44% like the Pats today. Sign me up. All right, Monday night. We got 2 Monday night games. And this is a big one. 31%. So what's that? 69% of the people out there are taking New Orleans -3 on the road. 31% are taking the Carolina Panthers getting 3. This is another tough game. I don't want to take Carolina. They got me last week. I don't think Carolina might be very good against the spread. They're 0-1 against the spread. And we'll get a little bit more into their records against the spread moving forward as we gather a little bit more data, right? But right now we're going strictly off of you're taking Ravens even without Mark Andrews. If I said I was taking the Ravens, I believe, let me go back to that one. Because I'm just free. Yes, I'm taking the Ravens because 44% of the people are taking the Ravens. The house wins. 44% is the house, right? I have to go off of this theory because I didn't do it last week and my record was subpar 500. I couldn't even keep track with the picks that I made. My brain was fried. This morning, I think I'm ready to go. But anyway, going back to New Orleans and Carolina, 31% on Carolina +3. I'm taking the Panthers, and I'm not confident about that because I love the Saints in this game. I do. I love the Saints, and that's probably why Carolina is going to cover. It should be a blowout. It should be a blowout game. Blowout. All right, Cleveland at Pittsburgh. 44% on the Pittsburgh Steelers getting 2.5 at home. Home dog, got to take them, I guess, right? Do I feel comfortable taking Pittsburgh? Nope, but you know what? That Pittsburgh defense is pretty good. TJ Watt's back in action. Boy, and he is getting through the line. He is causing havoc. I'm not a big fan of Kenny Pickett. And neither is the rest of America. And that's why I'm going against you. So 44% Pittsburgh. Write it down. Pittsburgh Steelers. And I don't love that one either. So this week's mush of the week is the New York Football Giants. Hate to say it. The lock of the week. The lock of the week. Last week, it was the Jets, Jets. I was 2-0 on my mush and my lock. Hope to go 2-0 this week. My lock of the week in the X Factor. I don't know if you're going to like to hear this. I don't know if you're going to like to hear this. Lock of the week. Baltimore. The Baltimore Ravens are going to be the lock of the week. Lock of the week, Baltimore. Sign it. Sign it, seal it, deliver it. Crazy talk, I know. It's absolute crazy talk. So that's it, folks. If you were to bet a couple games, if I'm going to recommend any, I'd recommend the highest percentages. That would be the Las Vegas Raiders and the Arizona Cardinals. Yeah, I know. I'm cringing too, man. I am cringing too. It's a divisional game. Baltimore getting 3 points. Cincinnati looked like dog shit. Joe Burrow looked awful last week. He looked terrible. Once again, I am not a professional. However, I'm sharing these with you, with whoever is viewing, who's ever tuning in. I love the comments. If you got more comments, please send them. I appreciate them, and I look forward to another week of football. Football season's here. Week 2. Hey, follow the path. Follow the path. Everyone's got a theory. A lot of the theories that we had before gambling, home dogs. We'd always take the home dog. Yo, what's up, Big Joe? How you doing, buddy? Hope everything is well. Hope retirement is great. It's a beautiful day for golf. I wish I could get out there. I'm going to go and I'm going to fill out my pool. I'm going to fill my pool out, and that's just the way that it's going to go. That's just the way that it's going to go. But if I were you, hit some balls, man. Hit some golf balls. I went to the range. I went to the gym. I'm ready to go. I am ready today. My picks have been made. My picks, I guess we'll call them my picks. My theory picks have been made. I told you the games that I love that I didn't want to take. You probably should bet on those because the games that I love, I usually lose. I'm building the house. I'm not burning it down. The goal here is to win some games, share the percentages, and let's see what happens. Beautiful day to be at the hockey rink. Go Cowboys. Joe, I hate to say this. Joe, but I did not take the Cowboys. I did take the Jets. And I don't feel comfortable with that pick at all. But the Jets are getting 8.5. 57% of America loves the Cowboys. So I went with the Jets because I have to go against them. Zach Wilson got some tutelage off season, and I'm just trying to right now. All I'm doing is trying to make myself feel better about some of these awful decisions that I've made. I've made some awful decisions today, but I made an awful decision on Thursday night, and I took Minnesota, and they covered. So gambling is not what you like. It's really not. I guess it's taking chances, right? It's taking chances. Wow, shocker there. Saints, who dat? Oh, God, DeMondell, my man. Listen, I'm sorry. I took Carolina. And the reason that I did is obviously we've had discussions. We had discussions at work with this theory about the house always winning. And right now, it's a landslide right now. I know. Coming from a Saints fan, and I respect that. DeMondell, 69% of America loves the Saints. They love the Saints. And that's why I got to take Carolina. Because unless Vegas is going to go broke this week. Vegas could go broke this week. See, this is like a week-to-week thing. And you got to make Saints by 10. It could happen. They could blow them out. Honestly, they could blow them out. I would not be surprised if they got blown out. I mean, but 31% of people like Carolina. I'm jumping on the 31%. Give me the 3 points at home. Bryce Young. Oh, God. A rookie quarterback. I might have to. This might be week 2 of me taking rookie quarterbacks where it's going to be eliminated moving forward. If it's a rookie quarterback after this week, depending on the outcome, I might eliminate taking a rookie quarterback for the rest of the year until they figure out how to play in the NFL. If anybody has any insight on that, I'd love to hear it. Please, underdog lover. Ooh, so you know what? 51% on the under, 39.5, 51%. That's a flip of a coin. It could be the under, it could be the over. Who knows? Here we go, right? I don't know. Any other games that you might have missed while I'm on? Hey, feel free, shout them out now. Yes, I'm taking the Jets X Factor. I'm taking the Jets. I don't feel comfortable about it. I don't feel comfortable. I made a few bets that I don't feel comfortable about. And I'm being honest. But yet again, I'm going percentages, and I got to write these down because I got confused trying to hear what I said last week. I think I was all over the place, up, down, and I don't even know if I was under the bridge taking a piss or if I was in the clouds. I'm not sure. I don't know. Maybe I drank too much water before I started, and it just watered me down. I don't know. But anyway, everybody, enjoy your Sunday. Ray Bones going all underdogs. Did I go all underdogs? I don't even know. If I went all under, well, I went on every single, I went against the rest of America. That's what I did. If they turned out to be that I'm getting the points in every game, I guess so be it. We got to figure this out. Dude, Chris, I know I'm not a fan of that pick. I don't love that pick. I don't love taking Atlanta either. I don't love taking Atlanta's -3 at home against Green Bay. I don't love that. Who loves Green Bay? Who loves Atlanta? Did they look good last week? Yeah, I mean, the running game is stacked. You got a two-headed monster with Tyler and Bijan. I mean, whew. And by the way, the Saints have a very good offensive line. A very good offensive line. Top 5 in the NFL. We'll see. But if you missed it, Buffalo is a big spread. 70% Buffalo -8. Like I said earlier, either Vegas is going to get burned down today because they won so much money on college football yesterday that everything's going to work out the right way. I'm not really sure, but this is where we're going. This is what we're doing. I mean, 92% of the money is even on Buffalo today. Of the 92% of the public likes the money line on Buffalo -426. Only 8% taking Las Vegas at +300. Yikes. I hope Jimmy G shows up, Chris. Hopefully the plan works and we can all make some money here. Obviously, if I'm going to be smart about this, last week I was not. This week I am, and I'm following the path. Follow the path, folks. Let's see what happens. Mush of the week, I believe I said, and I've already forgot. Mush of the week this week was the mush of the week this week was, Chris, you're not going to like to hear this. And I didn't feel comfortable saying it, but based on the money, the mush of the week pick this week is the New York Football Giants. The New York Football Giants are the mush of the week. They're -4. 82% of the people love the Giants today. I love the Giants too, but it's the mush of the week. It's got to be. It's got to be the mush of the week. It's got to be the mush. My lock ain't even a lock. En route today, but we're tuning in. Oh, thanks, Ange. I appreciate you guys very much for always showing support. Very much so. I hope you guys have a great day. Enjoy the hockey. Hopefully little Pecorino puts up some shutouts. For sure. So enjoy, folks. Get out there. It's a beautiful day. Maybe set up your TVs outside outside your houses and sit in this nice cool weather. Giants are bums. Spoken like a true Cowboy fan. I respect that for sure. I'm not a big Giants fan, and everybody knows why. He stole 2 Super Bowls from me. But the lock of the week, I took Baltimore. Jeez, I don't even think that's really the lock of the week. But I like Baltimore at Cincy. That was me liking it. Also, people have money on the Bengals today. People have Cincinnati 57%. I'm going to take the 43. I'm jumping on Cincy. Woo, folks. Thank you. Appreciate you. Enjoy your Sunday. Dolphins. Come on, man. Sunday Night Football, it's going to be a doozy. People still disrespecting my Patriots, and I'm cool with that. We showed up against Eagles in week 1. We're going to show up tonight against probably one of the most high-powered offenses in the NFL in the Miami Dolphins. The Miami Dolphins have they might have the best offense in the league. They have the best wide receiver in the NFL in Tyreek Hill. They have one of the best passing quarterbacks in the league in Tua Tagovailoa, as long as he can stay on the field. Jalen Waddle is one hell of a number 2. The running game, well, we'll see about that. We should be able to hopefully hold them. Yeah, if Tua stays on the field, they're dangerous. I completely agree with you, Eric. I will not disagree at all. They are a good team. But they're coming to New England. They give us a hard time. We got to get a W this week because the Patriots' schedule is not exactly an easy one. Probably one of the toughest schedules in the NFL, along with the Dallas Cowboys, the New York Giants, the Philadelphia Eagles, and those Washington Commanders. Toughest schedules. I mean, we're playing each other. So I feel like that's it. If you guys missed it, go back and check it out. Make sure to leave your comments. Go over to YouTube too if you can. Subscribe. You go back into the comments, leave comments on YouTube. I would most certainly appreciate that. October 8th, Saints Pats. We precast live. Demand L, if you want to come on here, I would love for you to come on and talk Saints football. One of the biggest Saints fans around. Every morning we hear, who dat? Hastings, South Dorm Rover, who dat? Word up. Much respect. Oh, God, it kills me to take Carolina today. It kills me to take Carolina today. It kills me to take the Jets today. It kills me. But anyway, I'm sticking to the plan. Pats get the dub. My man, Eric, appreciate you. Guys, enjoy. That's all I can say. We're out. Episode 2. Stay on the pad. Let's go.
What can I do for you, Rod? You just tell me, what can I do for you? Here it is. I want to make sure you win.
Show me the money.
Show you the money. Show you the money. Show me the money. Show me the money!